और सबसे पहले माफीनामा उन तमाम लोगों को जिनकी मौत को भी हम एक्नॉलेज नहीं कर रहे हैं। हम सबको एक साझा माफीनामा उन लोगों के नाम भेजना चाहिए जिनकी लाशें गंगा में तैर रही थी।
Maafi to chhodiye, the government is not even accepting that people died because of oxygen shortages in India. All such visuals that you have witnessed and cried when COVID-19 was killing people do not seem to exist for some people. Now, I know that as a journalist, I should not put my views and opinion, but I will speak my mind today because I have seen my friends struggling, crying and begging for oxygen cylinders, beds and remdesivir to save their loved ones in second wave. Now, all governments must acknowledge that countless number of people have suffered undignified deaths due to lack of oxygen cylinders when COVID infected them. If you think we should continue doing independent and unbiased journalism, then please share and like the video and comment so that we can reach maximum people. No deaths due to lack of oxygen were specifically reported by states and union territories during the second wave of COVID-19. Now this is exactly what the government told the parliament recently. Very nice. अब ये भी बोल दीजिए that nobody even died of COVID-19. Now let me give you just one example of COVID patient dying due to an oxygen shortage. Now look at this headline. Oxygen shortage killed 36 in Karnataka hospital, says High Court panel report. Deputy CM denies it. Now you must have read countless numbers of such reports from different states in India by now. Still, everything seems to be fine for the government. Now I know that the health is a state subject. But in such an extraordinary situation, what stopped the central government in preparing data on deaths related to oxygen shortages in the country? Most of the time, PM Modi comes ahead to get all admiration and credits when things are going right. What stopped him from ensuring all COVID-19 deaths data related to oxygen shortage are gathered? Is it not a politics of convenience at the cost of lives of your and my loved ones? Even after this colossal failure of COVID-19 handling by all the governments as per experts and reports, Honorable Home Minister Amit Shah said this.
देश के प्रधानमंत्री श्रीमान नरेंद्र मोदी जी के नेतृत्व में भारत ने दुनिया भर के आंकड़ों की तुलना करें तो कोरोना के खिलाफ लड़ने में बड़ी सफलता प्राप्त की।
I do not want to say anything here. Now, I just do not have words. You decide for yourself, please. I know you are smart and intelligent. The government was so successful that even a member of parliament was helpless in helping people. This is what RJD MP Manoj Jha said about his own helplessness about COVID-19 situation in the country.
ऑक्सीजन के लिए लोग फोन करते थे, हम अरेंज नहीं कर पाते थे। लोग समझते हैं सांसद है ऑक्सीजन पिछा देगा। 100 फोन में पूरे दिन में शाम को बैठ के देखते थे, सक्सेस रेट 2, सक्सेस रेट 3। हमको कौन सा आंकड़ा कोई बताएगा साहब? हमको नहीं किसी आंकड़े की बात नहीं करनी है। हमें देखना है कि जो लोग गए वो जिंदा दस्तावेज छोड़ के गए हैं हमारे फेलियर का।
Folks, please do not forget how you suffered for hospital beds, medicines and oxygen cylinders during the second wave. Shockingly, some of your representatives seem to have already forgotten your sufferings too soon. Now, leaders like Manoj Jha feel it is a collective failure of the governments. But as usual, everyone is blaming one another and nobody is talking about the real problem and fixing it. Everyone is busy defending their own government at any ridiculous cost. It is not just about people who died due to oxygen shortages in India only. Some experts and studies suggest that India's official death counts are also far less than actual figures that were not even reported. Now, do you know what could be the actual figure of COVID-19 deaths in India? Well, a study by the Center for Global Development, a think tank in Washington, D.C., looks at the number of excess deaths that occurred in India between January 2020 and June 2021. This report, which is co-authored by India's former Chief Economic Advisor Arvind Subramanian, says that more than 4 million died due to COVID-19 in India, and this is 10 times higher than the official counts. Now, this report came up with 3 different data sources or estimates for undercounts of deaths in India. Let's look at them one by one. The first estimate that analyzed only 7 states like Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and others suggested excess deaths to be around 3.4 million. Though the study has acknowledged limitations of study as COVID mortality in the rest of the India is different from these 7 states. The second estimate says that excess deaths could have been around 4 million to 1.5 million and 2.4 million during the first and second waves respectively. Now the third estimate says that India suffered COVID deaths of around 4.9 million people. This is huge figure and 10 times higher than India's reported COVID-19 deaths so far. If this is true, the situation is pretty scary and unimaginable. Now this report has called it India's worst human tragedy since partition and independence. Now let me just remind you that India's official COVID-19 death toll is around 4 to 5 lakh, the third highest in the world already. But as I said, this study suggests a huge undercount of COVID-19 deaths in the country. What is the government saying on all of this? Union Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia said there is no reason to hide COVID-19 deaths figures in India. He said the central government compiles and publishes data sent by the state governments only. Leader of opposition in Rajya Sabha, Mallikarjuna Kharge, countered this claim and he said the government's COVID-19 data on death toll figure is 4 to 5 lakhs is false. Now do you know that death counts in 24 districts of Uttar Pradesh are 43 times more than official COVID-19 toll as per RTI filed by investigative journalist Saurabh Das. Now these are some of the questions that are still unanswered. Is the central government hiding facts or are the state governments hiding facts? Why did the very active government not compile all data of people who died due to oxygen shortage in the country? Please share your questions and views because your opinions matter.